Welcome to Unbox with Oscar, special birthday edition. Oscar, happy birthday! Welcome back. So recently I joined a few dog community groups and pages. The number one question I always see is, what should I feed my dog? You'll get a lot of comments saying go raw food or dry food, but I decided to make an episode to give you a better idea to make a best decision for you and your doggo. I'm going to give you pros and cons of each and help you decide if it makes sense and which one may be better for you. We're also going to talk about why I decided to switch Oscar to a hybrid version of it. So what do you say we take a look? Now, when most owners think of raw dog food, they typically think of foods like this. And that's absolutely fine as long as they serve their dog it in moderation. It also takes a little bit of prep time. So let me show you what you need to do and why that leads into my first con of doing raw dog food. When picking the right steak, I always recommend a New York strip steak or a chuck steak. They are not too fatty or too tough for your dog. Carefully choose the correct portion size for your dog as well. Also, never give your dog a steak that is too tough. Now we are going to sear the steak 5 minutes on each side. Set your temperature to medium to low heat. Now we will add just a little bit of oil to keep the steak from sticking. Now that the pan is heated up, we only want to sear the steak. Get it to about a medium temperature. You don't want to serve a rare steak to your dog because they're going to have a lot of issues digesting that steak as they're not acclimated to it. No seasoning as well, no salt, no pepper. Once it's done, allow the meat to rest and cool for about 15 minutes. Dogs don't blow on their food to cool it, so you'll want to avoid serving it too hot. You can also cut the steak to make sure it is cooked properly. As soon as the steak is cooled, you can serve it on top of the kibble as you normally would for their meals. Now, if you don't have a steak, there is another mixer that you can give your dog in their kibble. It's very cheap and efficient. An egg. High calories, high protein. It's simple, and you can give this to them more than once a week. There are two ways to serve an egg to your dog. First, start with the kibble. First, you can simply crack the egg and lay it on top of the kibble. Or you can mix it. Mixing the egg and the kibble simply makes it easier for your dog to eat. Now, there are many mixers out there that you can get your dog started. You can go to your local pet store, Amazon, or Chewy.com. They come in different types of broths or stews. Fairly cheap, around $2 to $5 a piece, and are good for 2 to 3 meals each. You can simply mix these with your kibble as we did with the egg or steak. Now, if you don't want to do steaks, you don't want to do eggs or mixers, and you want to save a little bit of more money, but you still have to spend, you can go to your frozen aisle of your local dog store, Amazon or Chewy. These come in morsels, they come in biscuits. They're around 4 pounds a bag, $35 to $45. A little bit smaller, but you can mix this right in with your kibble, or they do suggest these to serve these standalone. You just have to defrost it for a couple minutes and it's good to go. Now I will list out a few of the benefits and drawbacks of each: dry food versus raw food. Well, I hope you liked this video and it gave you a better understanding of the difference between raw food and dry food. The 4 main reasons why I switched to Oscar was to have a healthier dog, a happier dog, a nicer fur coat, and of course, price. Please like and subscribe, and now it's time for
Oscar's Choice.
Thanks for watching.